I thought I was weird, but when I published my last bra and panty free video a few years ago, I got so many comments of other people doing this as well, which excited me a lot. And it's been 7 years now without bras, without panties. And I wanted to give you a little update and also answer one of the most frequently asked questions under my last video. What do you do during your period? We get to that, but first I want to talk about bras because I honestly think it is time that we free ourselves from the prison around our rib cage that is constricting our airflow, that is so uncomfortable. I've lost 30 pounds in the last few years, which was also one of the most freeing things ever, to free myself from that baggage, that physical weight. But another thing that has freed me almost as much as that weight was freeing myself from that bra, if not even more, I'm thinking right now. Because I don't know about you, but when I would come back home from being out and about, the first thing I would always do would be to take my bra off because it is so uncomfortable. And another thing that has actually changed over the last few years is that I have also stopped wearing sports bras because the muscles in my breasts have become so strong that I no longer need it. I just wear a tighter shirt, especially when I'm doing things like running, and then I'm completely fine. And also in terms of the visible thing, I do feel like the shape of my breasts have changed a lot since going bra free. They have just become again stronger. They can hold themselves up without a bra, and they have a very nice natural shape and are no longer saggy. And then when it comes to nipples, I personally still feel more comfortable when people cannot see them. So what I like to do is just go for thicker fabrics, to go for patterns in the fabrics that I'm wearing. And that way, I feel like it covers it up somewhat. And then for times where I want that extra privacy, or I'm in some exercising class with other people, then I found an amazing brand. It's called 𝗨𝗱𝗏, and they have organic cotton gym wear with built-in cups that are so pretty. I love them so, so much. And they're really, really comfy. And the most important thing is they don't restrict the airflow around your rib cage, which is what most sports bras do, which I think it is so detrimental. Detrimental because if we're not taking deep breath during exercise, this can be a very, very big burden on the nervous system, causing unnecessary stress to the body. And then, of course, also cotton, and organic cotton specifically, is really, really healthy for the body. We don't want to absorb all that plastic from polyester gym wear. So I have a link for that in the description box down below. And if you buy through that link, you are supporting this channel at no additional cost to you. And now I want to go over to panties and underpants. And I was so excited, thrilled, and happy to see that so many of you guys are already doing this. Under my last video that I posted, I got a ton of comments of people saying, keep spreading this truth. I'm doing this too. And this is really awesome. And honestly, the biggest advantage here again is the feeling of freedom. It is just priceless to not have anything constricting you down there. And I really love wearing looser pants so that I still have that airflow and that hygiene. Because when I'm wearing tighter pants, then I of course have to wash them after 2 or 3 days. Versus when I wear looser pants, there is almost no contact between my vagina and the pants, which is so healthy for the microbiome in your vaginal area. It is really good for the pH. It lowers the risk for UTI infection, urinary tract infection. And just in general, I think it is also just so much more pretty when you are not having panty lines. Because, of course, there are thongs. You can wear thongs that are super uncomfortable, but then you will also not have panty lines. But again, who wants to wear something this uncomfortable the entire day? I personally have never enjoyed wearing them. I think I bought one once and I've never even worn it. But I never liked the look of panty lines on those comfortable underpants that I was wearing. So one day I was just like, why am I even still wearing this? So I tried going without it for a couple of days. It was currently summer and I had a lot of loose pants to wear. So I was just like, why not just wear loose pants all year round? And then in the wintertime, under the loose pants, I like to wear leggings, or I just like to wear leggings and then just wash the leggings more often. And also, when it comes to exercising, I wear running shorts or leggings. But really, it is not a big inconvenience, and it is, in my opinion, so much more hygienic. And now I want to go to the last point, and that is my period. What do you do during your period? The most frequently asked question under my video that I posted last time. And during my period, I've actually only a couple months ago discovered something really cool, and that is period underwear. Before that, I was using menstrual cups, which it is not a cup, really, when you think about it. It is just a container that contains the blood that comes out of you during your period, and you insert it just like a tampon. But I personally find it way more comfortable than a tampon, and it is also way less toxic for your body, and of course also for the environment. But on my heavier days, I still like to wear a menstrual cup, or when I'm traveling, just because I think it is so much more convenient. But generally, I think it is very, very healthy to not insert something into your vagina when you're bleeding, but to have free bleeding and let it come out naturally. That's why I really, really love period underwear. And I have found an amazing brand that has not only comfortable period underwear, but also just super cute ones with the nicest colors, just really, really cool, comfortable, good looking underwear for when you're on your period, for when you just want something cozy, comfy. So if you want to check their store out, you can visit salt.com and you can get 10% off with the code SANA. Again, you can save money, you are supporting this channel, and you are also supporting the environment by no longer putting so much waste into the landfill by using tampons and pads. Of course, if you prefer that and you find it more convenient, do whatever feels good to you. But I challenge you to try out period underwear or menstrual cups just for one period. And last of all, I also want to just say to all of the people watching right now, if you have ever been thinking about ditching bras or underwear, go for it. Try it out. I am almost certain that you are going to absolutely love this, that you are going to feel freer than you have ever felt before. And if you want to check out 𝗨𝗲𝗿𝗄𝗏, the organic cotton gym wear, you can click here. And if you want to check out Salt, the period underwear and period care products that I use, then you can click here and save 10% with the code SANA. I wish you an amazing, amazing day, and maybe see you in my next video. Bye bye!